Hey guys, welcome back to another Titus Diorama and ToyReviews. And in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the Peter Parker from the Marvel Legends Vintage Spider-Man wave. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so here is Peter Parker out of the packaging. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories real quick, and then we'll take a look at the actual figure himself. Now he does come with a extra head sculpt, which has him half masked and half unmasked. It's supposed to symbolize what we've seen in the cartoon, where it would flicker when his spider sense is going off, and you kind of see his spider mask on half of his face. I am noticing there's a bit of a seam line between the two. It's pretty noticeable when you actually have it in person, but I do think they did a fairly good job on the actual head sculpt here. He also comes with a little camera. I kind of wish that it had a strap so you can put it around his neck and hang it there, but he can get it into his hand. It takes a little work. It's a little thick, but you can get him to hold the camera there, as you can see. Now, for the actual figure himself, I think this is a really great body mold, and I think it's the same body mold that they've used with the Stan Lee figure. Overall, they've nailed it almost dead on to what I would want a figure to look like, and from that comic book feel that you would see, or that cartoon feel that you would see from back in the day. My only gripe with this figure, or two gripes I have with this figure, A, is the glasses aren't removable, and they have a really nice head sculpt underneath there, and I wish you could remove the glasses. I guess you can, but then it leaves a bit of a part in the hairline there, because the glasses are molded right in. The other part is also to do with the head, and it's actually the neckline. When I took this out of packaging, the joint up here was completely stuck. It took some working in order to be able to get it to move up and down, and it is on a really tight ratchet, and it's kind of scary because I believe this piece is actually just glued into the torso, so I don't actually want to break that that joint or that part on this brand new figure. Other than that, guys, the articulation for the rest of it is really nice. He's got a 360 degree shoulder swivel or rotation there. His arm can go this far up. He does have the bicep swivel. He has a double jointed wrist, or elbow, sorry. His wrist on this hand does hinge up and down and swivel. And then this hand hinges in and out on a tight swivel there as well. He does have a really good ab crunch. He can bend this far forward and this far back. The jacket does move a little bit in order to allow you to move him around. He does have a hip swivel there. He does kick this far forward. He kicks a little ways back. He has the upper thigh cut. He has double jointed knees. I love these pants. They look amazing. And he can kick his feet this far back due to the design of the pants, this far forward, and he does have ankle pivot. I wish that the ankle or the feet could move a little bit more. He is a Spider-Man figure after all, and you do see him in the comics and in the animated series run around, not always with his suit on, but doing some acrobatic stuff. Anyway, guys, I'm really happy to have a Peter Parker finally in my collection. I never had one growing up, and I like the fact that I can pop his head off and put some other heads on to have some of my other figures in kind of a plain closed version of them. If you like this video, by all means, go ahead and click that like button. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and click on that bell notification so you can be updated with any new content that I have coming out. And as always, guys, stay nerdy.